Hey, today we're going to talk about the Ethereum merge coming in next month. We're going to see, are we currently priced in right now? If not, man, we got some gains coming up. We also going to look into the charts and see where we're at right now and where we're headed. Let's go. Hey, what's up, guys? You got Crypto Chuck back here, the group Crypto Black, back at it again, baby. Hope you guys having a great day. I know that I am. Guys, I know the market's down right now, but remember, you're built for this. We're prepared for this. But man, we're going to talk about today, man, about the Eth Merge, Ethereum merge happening the second week of September. So we're going to see, man, is it really priced in right now? A lot of people got excited. Ethereum did go over $2,000. I think close to like $2,200. And a lot of people got excited. People saying 3,000. But man, we're going to talk about it today. But before we do anything, guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this channel right now. This is the Crypto Black YouTube channel. And guys, if you're brand new, make sure you subscribe here, guys. Follow us on all different social medias on Twitter, we're on Instagram, we are on TikTok, we're on a lot of different social medias. Also, we're on Clubhouse. And guys, every single Wednesday, you're going to find us on Clubhouse at Crypto Black. And you have the stock. We talk about stocks. And my man Mike Miller and I, we talk about stocks. We talk about crypto, investing as well. And also every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you find us on Twitter Spaces. So if you guys want to have a conversation, you want to talk to us, make sure you follow us on Twitter at The Crypto Black, and then on and that's Instagram everywhere else, okay, at The Crypto Black. Only on Clubhouse is Crypto Black, okay? So, guys, let's talk about it, man. Let's get started today. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. Bring all your friends in, man. We give out some good information over here, guys. All right. So, man, let's get into it. Also, if you bring the cryptocurrency, guys, it's a Monday. You bring the cryptocurrency, make sure you guys check out our website, cryptoblack.net. Come in here to our beginner's course. You actually learn about crypto as well. We also have a podcast, guys. So you guys come over there. We're on Apple, we're on Google, we're on Spotify, and it's totally for free, okay? So make sure you guys come check out our podcast and come over and check out our other information. We give a ton of free information, guys. So you don't have to worry about paying for a lot of things. But if you want to take it a little deeper, you want to get yourself ahead of everyone else, make sure you take our beginner's courses right here. All right, so let's talk about the merge. The merge, it says, is ETH merge priced in? Arca's director of research lays out the case for buying ETH ahead of the merge. But before that, we got to go to the charts, baby. So Bitcoin currently at 21,000 right now, guys. You see, a few days ago on the 19th, we had that big drop. So ETH did drop. Man, we kept getting rejected at 25,000. You guys can see here, got rejected twice, and then we just came, after this 23,886. And remember, I kept telling you 23,886, as we had that big drop, from here, and we seen here it dropped all the way down to my supports, 9.8%. All right. So there's a big drop, especially in one day for Bitcoin. Looking at the other like alts, a 10% drop. Yeah, it's a big drop, but it's expected. When you're dealing with Bitcoin, a 10% drop is a huge drop. All right. Bitcoin usually swings about 3 to 5%. It could be, that'd be an okay trade day. But man, this here is a big drop. You see right here, Bitcoin like 3 to 5% usually a Bitcoin. That's usually like a good day, an okay day for Bitcoin. But when it dropped 10%, something really happened. Or Bitcoin moves up 10% in one day, something really happened. Try to push up the next couple of days. As you see right here, we're pushing back down to the support line. So my support right here is 20,800. We don't have Bitcoin at 2,000. If it do, I'm gonna buy a lot of Bitcoin. It drops out of $2,000. But yeah, so we see here at 20,800 basically at for this Bitcoin drop. If it do drop down there, I will be buying a position right there as well. And then let's look at ETH, man. We're talking about ETH, Ethereum. We see the same thing. ETH did a big drop on the 19th, and let's look at it. ETH dropped what 11.61%. So you usually see if a Bitcoin dropped 10%, then you'll see ETH drop like maybe 13, 14%. Could be 15%. But since we got this merge happening, ETH is holding strong. ETH is pushing strong. Has been on an upward trend, as you see right here since July 13th. And basically when they was talking about the merge and everything. So it's been pushing up since then. Good, healthy volume here on ETH. But if ETH drops down to my fib right here to about 1468, 1470, I will be buying a little bit more into my position, about 10%, Ethereum. I like the dollar cost average into my ETH and to my Bitcoin as well, and then I'll let it ride up. But guys, remember September is a month. It's a bad month for crypto and for markets, period. So I just want you guys to look at it, look it from there and see in regards to when you're gonna be trading. So if it drops below this here, I'll do a short trade. I mean, obviously I'm gonna buy some just I'm gonna buy some dollar cost averaging, but then I can do a short. I'll do a short down as well if it drops below here. Drops below this is 14, but it's 1470, but I'll probably get around like 1462, 1462, 1461. If I see a big drop, all right. But you gotta be careful. 1355 will be a good nice strong support on that. If you're gonna write that short down, all right. If you're gonna be trading it, but man, let's get right to it. It says Ethereum Merge. Katie Talati, director of research investment firm ARK, thinks traditional finance institutions are at risk of missing out on a once in a decade trade. Right now, she said, ETH is woefully underpriced and there's a catalyst around the corner. And next month, ETH will have billions of dollars worth of cryptocurrencies, millions of users, and thousands of apps transferring to a new and improved blockchain. This follows years of R&D that will culminate in the so-called merge, the actual technical deployment of Ethereum proof of stake chain. So it said this is an event that a lot of people are undercounting, especially based on current price appreciation of Ether, said Talati, who also leads ARK's investment research. We're going to look back on this in a year from now and realize we were in the market bottom there. Of course, this is just Talati's opinion, but it's an opinion widely shared. And it says the merge has market upside potential at a time when most headlines spell risk and not reward for crypto holders. From ARK's perch, Talati has observed increased retail interest in crypto in the past few weeks. Yet there aren't new institutions coming in. She said those will be the much more important and larger buyers of Ether. There are structural reasons why one might expect ETH prices to appreciate post-merge. From technical standpoint, the net issuance of Ether supply is going to be net negative. She said, in other words, there's hope ETH could become a deflationary asset, making it more valuable to hold over time. That's the thing. A lot of people, that's what they're looking at right now. They're saying, okay, ETH is going to be deflationary now. And remember, we had an EIP 1559 last year, and that's what pushed the market back up again last year. Remember, we ran up in May, and what pushed the market back up was the EIP 1559. And that started pushing the market back up. And then September, we had a nice crash. And then we started going back in because Bitcoin had a big upgrade in November. And after Bitcoin had a big upgrade inside November, market pushed back down. So you had these different events where you buy the rumor, sell the news, where you're able to actually take advantage of these opportunities during these times. So, but when you're dealing with Ethereum, deflationary, a lot of people are banking on that. Now ETH is not going to be faster. ETH is not going to be cheaper. Right now, ETH is pretty cheap to send around anyway. So now, I've been using Uniswap and sending my ETH around or whatever, and the price obviously when we was paying in the middle of the bull market is substantially lower to do trades, to send and to send ETH, so and do different transactions. So it's really good. But on top of that, when you do have these but the proof of stake, when you're dealing with these like she was saying, the large institutions, they'd like to see that, especially like with BlackRock, I think it's called the ESG, whatever, with the energy, they moving from mining over to staking. You're not consuming much energy that you would if you had mining rigs. Now, when you do deal with proof of stake, though, you can run into the decentralization of it, the decentralization of Ethereum or the necessary coin, because whoever holds the most, if you have a group of people that holds the most, then they can, pretty much, hold a lot of weight, in the direction and move the direction of the actual coin. We do a proof of stake versus miners. Because the miners is all around the world. But large institutions, they coming in with the ESG, and ETH can push out now that, hey, we are we're energy, we don't use them as energy, we proof of stake now, blah blah blah. And then a lot of institutions will come in and pretty much want to purchase and get into Ethereum as well. So we'll see how that plays out. But I think this is really, really, really dope. You know what I mean? But it says and it's deflationary. So so when you're dealing with supply and demand, more ETH will be burning than actually being minted. All right, so this is the result of Ethereum improvement proposal, specifically EIP 1559, instituted last year, that burns ETH as a part of every successful transaction and a change in Ethereum issuance. For the last 6 months, ETH ditches proof of work. Users who stake their assets and would not be immediately able to withdraw the assets. This creates a supply sink that essentially caps the issuance of new ETH entering into circulation. That's another thing a lot of people don't understand. You see a lot of people saying, oh man, so since when we have ETH2 merge, the price is going to drop because all these people that that was staking their ETH on the Beacon chain since December 2020, they all gonna get their ETH and then they're just gonna dump it, right? Not necessarily, because they're going to be giving out the ETH every so often. You know what I mean? So everybody don't get all the ETH at once. It's going to be coming out little by little. Everybody get their ETH, okay? So it's not going to be to where it's going to be like, oh man, everybody gonna get the ETH and then everybody's going to dump. It doesn't work like that, all right? That's not how this is going to work, all right? So let's get right back into it. So it says, so let's go to risk. It says, still there's risk to the trade. First Eth Merge could be delayed. We all know about that, which would send a negative signal to the markets, at least in the short term. Talati said there's a prospect that something could go wildly wrong during or after deployment. It says another risk are all the planned and possible Ethereum forks that will keep the proof of work algorithm. It says this will fracture the market. Talati said some prominent crypto firms have widely pledged to support proof of work forks, like ETH Power, which prominent miner and investor. Yeah, but I think that's really like failing. If you get if you do get the ETH Power, then, and for one thing, for people that don't know, the ETH Merge, you don't got to do anything. You got to sit inside. Pretty much everybody's supporting it. On the most part, all the big wigs and everything like that. If you got a wallet, you got your Ledger, you got your MetaMask, or if you have your crypto on exchanges, which will tell you what it is. But if you had your wallets, they're going to support the ETH Merge. Now, you could for this here, if they fork it, then you could get the ETH PAL, and basically you'll have free money. You'll have free money, and then you can do what you want with it. Most people go on to dump it, So if you want to, take some money, off the table, put in your pocket, early Christmas, you go from there. Some people might want to keep a moon bag of it. You know what I mean? You just never know. And it's not the first time ETH is forked. Okay, you have Ethereum Classic. That was the original ETH. So people that don't know that, ETH Classic is the original ETH, but Ethereum is the second ETH, but it's still ETH. No, it sounds complicated, but that's how it goes. All right. So it says it's worth adding that much Ethereum's issuance schedule could change. There's no guarantee that ETH will become deflationary, a major selling point for institutions, which depends on high levels of Ethereum use and thus high levels of burnt ETH. So considering the financially technical and other predictable risks of the largest blockchain upgrade in history, there is a way to hedge your bets. Investors seem to be aware of the downside risks. Put options or contracts that allow people the option to sell assets for ETH are really expensive in the current market. So, in conclusion, so guys, when you're dealing with this, you want to be able to look at it on all different ways. If you're going to be trading, I told you what I'm looking at. If I'm trading for right now, leading up, just know, guys, a lot of people probably want to buy it just to get that fork. A lot of people might buy it just to get the ETH so they can have to get that fork. But you want to make sure you got your finger on the sell button as well, because a lot of people will be dumping. All right. You can play that trade, you can let it run up. Do I think it's priced in? I don't think it's priced in at the moment, but September is a bad month. Could ETH rise the whole market like they did with EIP 1559? Because it's just pretty much make the whole market go up just off this merge, or it just fall into the ETH woes. Fall into September woes. We'll see how it plays out. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let it play. I'm gonna look at the volume. I'm gonna make sure the trade. I'm gonna make sure the market is right, and I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna assess and trade like a professional would trade. All right, guys. So, guys, what I would say, make sure you follow me on Twitter at The Crypto Black. I'll be voicing a lot of my opinions on there as well. Subscribe to this channel right here, guys. I'm telling you, it's really good. Subscribe to this channel right here. And but man, I think it's going to be a great, great, great time for a lot of people. We're dealing with Ethereum, and the more application being built on Ethereum, the more scale Ethereum is going to become, the more people are going to need Ethereum to actually work these different applications. And then you're going to see the use case of Ethereum and a lot of burning for Ethereum, because a lot of people are going to be using these dApps. All right. But we'll see how it plays out. Very exciting time, guys, here in crypto. I love this space. We're going to make a lot of money. And we're going to change the game. Shout out to all my engineers out there that are out there building. I'm building right now. So, but yeah, guys, we'll see you guys next video. It's your guy, Crypto Chuck, here to Crypto Black. We out of here, baby. Peace.